All right, I just wanted to welcome everybody back to episode 11 of Suicide Squad. Damn it, Chainsaw Man. Can I tell you, did you get any vibes about Suicide Squad in there? No Shark Man, no like team of just misfits of leftovers.
Now that you say it, though, I
Absolutely.
get it.
As I saw my second favorite character arrive on the scene, swimming through walls, that's where I was like, wait a minute.
What a terrible imagine having to fight that.
You're not going to.
Yeah, I could swim through walls, the floor, anything
Yeah.
water.
So I want to take it back to the first part. We restarted that episode with Aki downstairs picking out his
dark
devil
Pokemon.
choice. And
Gengar.
can I tell you, with the ominous music, the dark scene, the angry people taking Aki down there, and then you just have this little devil just shaking and jiving the whole time. Come on, stick your head in me. Go ahead.
I don't know, when
I didn't know if I was supposed to like it or not.
like when its eyes opened up, I thought okay, it looks a lot creepier than when his eyes were closed.
And then it was a joke.
I don't think it detracted from the scene for me though. Like it didn't just because it wasn't like
it
this,
for sure took me out of that whole
did it?
scary horror to this dancing monster devil.
I
don't know.
I guess all of them aren't gonna look like the Infinity
Don't
Devil.
you think but don't you think that the future devil should have been a little more serious, or does he? I don't know. Does he see everything as a joke?
I don't know. Maybe even a devil goes insane if it can see the future. I don't know.
That's possible.
The future devil reminds me of a devil that's just like gone
because he knows what's going to happen,
Yeah,
even to him.
Yeah, I was right, by the way. Aki did get next to nothing as a consequence for
Sweet
getting
deal.
the ability of being able to slightly see in the future.
Yeah.
So,
but for just let me live in your right eye.
That's it.
Okay, sure, I would do that.
Your death is going to be so badass that I just want to witness it.
Because he knows it's coming, and Aki didn't want to hear why. The option was there.
I thought, speaking about, you said something about horror, like the last episode, when Makima sat down with the Yakuza, I thought that was an insane scene.
She was badass.
Did you hear the quiet bass in the background that was, I had it up
something
loud.
was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like you were sitting there waiting.
The tension in that scene with just the two of them talking, and then she brought out the bag.
The bag.
Man.
I was like, oh, what could be in there? I was like, all right.
So
okay.
Teacher, so she must be a fiend. Because when in that scene when they were together, and he almost is like her superior, it feels, or tolerating her.
Or that doesn't
sounded
care.
like he was just making sure that humanity was still in her best interest, right? Like that's what was...
Right, you had to
and
double
he was
check.
like, as long as that's always the case, we're okay. So that reminds me...
you think she has some underlying or is involved some other way? Because we met more fiends now with that, so possibly Makima being one.
The Suicide Squad I thought was a great reveal, where they're
all fiends.
And remember, they said they're all insane.
So was the Suicide Squad people. Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, all these things. Killer Shark.
The one I'm interested in the most though is the Angel.
Yeah,
I want it.
I don't know. They were impressed with how close Aki got to them.
Yeah, well, that was just the Angel Devil's fiend specifically,
right?
Because touching him means half your life's gone. But to Aki, that's 3 weeks.
Right, we're down to a couple hours.
Do I get tomorrow at this point?
Right, he could have known how he's going to die in the future. He did all that, and he just done one of that. He's there just for the Gun Devil. Go after that, which a person who has nothing to lose is probably the most fearsome thing.
I like how they wove into the story how stupid it is that Aki's doing his quest to go get the Gun Devil. They called that out in the car.
I don't like those two people.
I
think
thought
they're
that was
a little ridiculous.
No, it was I like the fact that the anime pointed out it was hey, the protagonist is going to conquer all and defeat all the odds. They were like, that is stupid, by the way, but I'm rooting for you. I like that they threw that in though.
I'm interested. So we have one episode left. Do you see us meeting the Gun Devil?
Like a scene.
Like a last minute.
Yeah. It might even be an end credit scene.
Not even them with their people in the same room.
I don't know. I don't expect to see much of the Gun Devil at all.
Okay. And I'd be okay with that.
And maybe it is. Maybe it's just his introduction to the series.
Right.
In a formal way. And then it's just see you for season 2.
And I would like a little more explanation on Makima's power. It's gotten more ridiculous now.
Yes.
That she can just think and people's brains start melting out of their faces.
Yeah, so she's obviously pretty strong. And I'm more certain it's with death. Her contract.
Okay.
One of them, she has multiple contracts.
I'm sure.
One of them is death. It's got to be.
Oh, and then speaking of contracts, because you saw the Snake Devil, or the Snake Contract girl, guy, whatever it is, they brought out the Ghost Devil.
Yeah,
came
to
back.
fight Aki. Yeah.
Yeah, hit him in the feels.
I don't know why. Like, how did they get the ghost to give
like
them
the
a
snake
contract?
can eat it and just regurgitate it.
And then she can use it.
I guess the Ghost Devil had a contract with somebody and that was no longer there.
Yeah, I don't know how she got the power of the Ghost Devil.
I got
Maybe
a couple
we missed it in
questions
the
out
last
of that.
episode.
It was a couple questions out of this episode because it's all right. So these two are two like main villains right now. Seem to be a little more serious. Like they're putting all forces towards it, sending all what's left of the special division to go there and take care of them.
They sent the special division there just to make sure that
Denji
didn't get his ass kicked again,
which is
and
possible.
That he has better protection.
Not with Jaws and the lurking in the walls.
So I can't wait to see the chemistry between all of them together.
Right,
because it feels like that's the big team. Like
no, that is the team.
Like season 2 will probably be all of them. Watch next episode. They all die. They all die.
Denji.
Yeah,
everyone's dead. Yeah. This is the end. It's the end of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, it's it. They were like
12 episodes.
This is it.
Yeah.
And everyone just slow claps.
And it was good. You know, I'm not. My expectations for episode 12 are going to not be as high as I want them to be because what can you do in 20 minutes?
Because you just have so much.
It's
okay if they don't answer questions.
I just would like the Katana Devil dead. I would like the Snake Girl dead.
Probably.
And I'm good with that. And maybe a glimpse of Gun Devil.
Okay.
And I know we're going to get no explanation of Makima, but that is what it is.
And if you get that, then you'll be sold or on the season?
I'd be intrigued
how are you
for
feeling
the next
on the
season.
season as a whole?
You know, I'm trying to think about that.
Because can we rewind real quick?
Sure.
When we were like first doing the trailer, and I was like, this is like a hugely popular manga. It's like hyped out of this world.
Looks
like
ridiculous.
No other anime ever. And what do you think? And you were like, it's a chainsaw and a man.
Now that I get a little more of the world, a little more of what characters and storyline, it works.
I just want to know how far you've come from that to where you are now.
It's I'm watching it. And I literally episode 10 was my favorite. Like, as for I would like a little longer, but we can't beg. I would like, obviously, there's more to it. Oh my God, you know what I had in my hand about 3 days ago?
What?
Book 1 of Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
I was like,
where?
Can't do it.
Just like at a...
There's just a store. I was like walking by. They had a beautiful selection of like manga, and I'm like, which confused me. Never picked them up before. It's backwards.
You must have been so confused.
This American picked up the back of the book and was like, well, I don't know what to do here. So, but I almost bought it, and I think I will.
I want to know how you realized it, though. Did you just try doing it the other way?
Because I looked at the cover, and the cover was just like, you know how you get the quick little blurb about what the book's about? And I'm like, that's a weird way to start it. I'm just like, and then I was like, all right, I don't know. That'd be tough for me to get over, to be honest.
I feel like once you start it, you'll never.
Yeah, but you got to turn and you got to read the opposite direction. It's just culturing myself is just such a struggle.
The whole time it doesn't feel right.
It doesn't, but I almost bought it. I will buy it. I wanted to finish season 1.
Okay.
Before I pick it up, just in case I don't want to ruin anything, but I do want to start reading some of them. I like pictures with minimal words. I mean, it's right up my alley.
Yeah.
So and we have a little more insight, especially with shows like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, and they had all them too. So definitely something. But as from starting to now, I get it. It makes sense. The trailer was a little confusing because it was just a dude with a chainsaw coming out of his head.
Intentionally so.
But now I like it because everything has a devil. Everything. Because one of them's the spider devil.
I like the
fears of ours.
I like the world setup of the show, if that makes sense. I like the story they're telling on a macro level, like devils, contracts, and consequences for using that. How the government has a public sector.
That's pretty neat because it all kind of like works together,
and it's kind of realistic in a way.
Yeah, and I think I like that.
And we haven't even got to the private sector yet.
And I hope we get a little bit.
Season 2 should be a lot of that too. And I just like that world build that they've done.
Yeah,
and
because there's more to it than just a group of people hunting devils.
Or the general plot is very interesting to me.
No, I like it.
And you know how in the beginning we thought it was like Jujutsu Kaisen all over again?
Right.
It has completely gone its own direction from this point.
It has some smells of Jujutsu
Oh, absolutely,
Kaisen.
yes. But it's gone a distinct direction for
Correct.
me now,
It's
to where they are
separating itself.
completely two different things for me already.
Right.
And we're not even done season 1
Because
yet.
curses are involved in here, obviously with the sword.
Sure, yeah.
And that
It
was
is
a big
a
part.
devil.
And you could make a contract. I would make a contract with a devil. I don't know what, but I'd pick
You'd
something.
have to have it offered to you.
No, well, Aki went and found it.
Yeah, it was in Cage. It was in
Right,
prison.
I'll go shopping down there like a pet store.
It's like, yeah, I'll go see a polar bear and you go to the zoo. It's like,
Yeah, I want to make a contract with that guy. Look at him over there, sad and warm.
I just, in the wild, it's got to mean more. Like,
Oh, yeah.
to get it outside of, like
when
having them
Denji
locked up.
found his, it
Exactly.
was like in the wild. Pikachu found him.
Yeah.
Befriended him. You know.
I'm sure that's not how it happens normally, though.
I mean, some
And I'm
tragic
sure
ass
they won
happened.
his heart because for some reason, maybe Pochita is a good devil and isn't corrupt in a way that all the other ones are, and because of that, they need to exterminate it for some. I don't know. I have all these like
Yeah, like how do we
possibilities rolling in
justify
my
the
head.
kindness and the pleasantry
Exactly.
of the chainsaw devil?
But now we have a funny, light-hearted devil, so we don't.
Which one's that, Future?
Future. So we don't
One
have
that
to have
shouldn't
like
be.
one stereotype or archetype for the
no,
devils.
I think that's cool because it all
Yeah.
depends how you're feeling, like what they're feeling.
Exactly.
And it might have something to do with how they bond with and over
And
time that they've done
the
that.
gun devil accepts money.
Yeah,
for
there is a
contracts.
monetary.
So why do the devils need money? Is it just like a dragon hoarding? Is that what
money
it is?
rules everything?
I guess because
I'll be the money
yeah.
devil. How's that sound? That's that. Everyone kills
God
for that.
damn, there's nothing stronger than that. Like,
Oil and
that is
money.
the devil.
Right.
God, money devil.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Ooh, I got 100 on that. Well,
Yeah, I thought it was another great episode.
I'm ready for episode
I'm
12.
with you. I just don't know how they're going to wrap this up
Right.
in one
In
like
one episode.
20-minute section.
we started a story.
Or is the
we're in
point
the middle of a
just
training
literally
episode?
to go? You know how like the last episode was like Aki, like his oxygen was
Right.
going and it just cut.
If it cuts like that,
Yeah.
I will be livid.
I actually will be upset too.
Don't end me on a cliffhanger with something that's like a year and a half away.
I can see it coming though. If they do it, I will not be surprised. I will say that.
And you know what? We'll be there season 2 watching.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
Just to probably like catch back up.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta read all that.
Guys, as always, if you like what we're doing around here, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you for the finale of season 1 of Chainsaw Man.